Okay, so now we're looking at Tiger Eye with some very detailed vintage beads. If you look at the coloring of this Tiger Eye, I really like this because it has some blue Tiger Eye in here. It's mostly red, but you do have some of this blue, quote unquote, blue Tiger Eye in here. And this is just matte black glass. And they make up this piece. You see that you've got some rose gold colored accents to really bring out the color, especially of this Tiger Eye. I really love this Tiger Eye. It's faceted. This is a nice piece. For me, I mean, this piece is casual, but you can also wear it to the office if you like. This is one of my favorite pieces. It was one of my favorite pieces to make. And of course, I love browns and neutral colors. These earrings are a beautiful, beautiful jasper with some dyed red jade. And that's a really, really deeply dyed jade there. And then we have some orange jasper as well. It doesn't quite come out here, but this is actually a deeper orange. And of course we have glass at the top. These are hoop earrings, clip-on earrings, because of course I love hoops, and these are quite large. I love oversized hoops. It's kind of what I'm known for in my store. Yeah, I love the color of that. So this bracelet is interesting because it's resin and jasper. So what we have here is we have a very light jasper at the bottom. It's a soft reconstituted jasper, and it's made in the shape of bamboo, or it's reconstituted in the shape of bamboo, which I love. And then you've got some bronzite, and we've got some Z. Then you've got this reconstituted stone, and it's interesting because it looks like jasper, but this is actually reconstituted stone. And the veins are sort of a light pink almost. They're brown, but they have these hints of pink. And I don't know why. I love that with the agate. And we have some larger bronzite here. And then we have the resin bead in the middle. So I love the color of that and the light. Just some nice accents to bring out the light. So these were made when I was in one of my go big or go home moods. And these are actually earrings. These are huge hoop earrings. You can see that they also have the resin beads and the stone. They have bronzite. Down here they have a dyed blue tiger eye. So instead of natural blue tiger eye, you can obviously tell that that's dyed blue tiger eye. And then we have an interesting green jasper here that I felt it went well with these resin beads. And then, of course, some beautiful ceramic beads in the middle. If you can see that well, let me see. There we go, so you can get a better look at it. These are huge hoops. These are obviously clip-on hoops, not made for a pierced ear, but that's how big they are. Definitely a statement pair. These are for people like me. Sometimes we just want to go big or go home. And so that's why I made these. These were fun to make. Nice coloring there too. Here's some beautiful rainforest serpentine. This rainforest serpentine, the color on this is so rich to me. And I had been looking and looking for one that had enough brown inclusion. It wasn't just basic green. So you can see that this one, you can sort of see the brown inclusions there. And let me fix the lighting for you. Yeah, I love the swirls of brown inclusion there. I was really happy with this serpentine. And I just made into a simple bracelet. This is a bracelet you would wear, I think, to a more formal occasion. Rose gold colored highlights really bring out that color, especially that lovely swirl, the brownish gold. And then, of course, rainforest serpentine has that sort of light, I don't know what you would call it, a very light moss green. Yes, I love this. And this is a piece that's also on the website right now. I would say that's for semi-formal. This is a very simple bronzite bracelet. Let me fix the color for you. So we have tiger eye as the focal bead, but then our other dark beads here are all actually bronzite of different sizes, slightly different colors. These are not howlite. These are simply created beads. They're actually a hard plastic. So I don't want you to think that that's actual howlite. And then our focal bead is framed by citrine. It's not a deep yellow citrine, it's sort of a nice soft citrine. This is sort of a unique bracelet. Of course, we have a bronze butterfly because I like to add butterflies and turtles to my work. Turtles obviously represent the fact that I'm an introvert and I just love butterflies. So here we have an old-fashioned piece. Let me use my other hand here. This is a more old-fashioned piece to me because now we're dealing with our ceramic beads. Light ceramics, and then we have some electroplated lava here. These are electroplated lava beads. They're electroplated with gold coloring. Very floral. It's a nice floral bracelet. This to me is very vintage style. I like the way that the light catches this piece, and it's easy to wear. Something light and easy, and yet still has the weight, still has the bulk, because I do like to make larger pieces. I'm old-fashioned that way. I feel like if you're going to wear it, go ahead and wear it. Now these earrings are teardrop shaped, and they're really for clip ears. You could use them for pierce ears. They're not that heavy, but I think it would be better to use them for clips only. Not so large as most of my pieces, but still pretty large, as you can see. Apatite, and then a faux blue malachite. I love blue malachite. This is not natural blue malachite. This is faux blue malachite. This is a created bead, a created stone. If you take a good look, you can tell that that's not natural. But I just loved the color of this bead. I get a lot of comments on these particular pieces where I put the apatite with the blue malachite. And then you can see that those are actual gold-plated caps, 14 karat gold-plated caps, because I really wanted it to have a beautiful color. Very, very happy with the way that these came out. And I have a similar set to these. So these are teardrop shaped, as you can see. We see these are teardrop shaped. And they're also framed in gold, right? Gold-plated caps. Now we have sort of their silver counterpart. There's no plating on these. These are apatite, and then we have a colored blue crystal. It's marketed as created topaz, but it doesn't really even look like a created topaz to me. So selling it at the price of a blue crystal with some apatite. Little bit of bronzite you can see there, very small. And then some blue, quote unquote blue jasper. It's not really a blue, it's sort of a milky bluish brown. So these are sort of the silver counterparts, sort of the sister pair. And these are not teardrop shaped, these are round, my typical round shape. And then the highlights on these, if you can see, let's see if you can get a good look here. They're pink, but then the edges are silver. These are actually silver, but I put gold ends on them anyway. I liked the gold end to complement them, but these again are clip earrings. Okay. Okay, so recycled glass. I love recycled glass for many reasons. Reason number one, people can do so many creative things with it. Again, it has that vintage feel, classic 80s feel in some cases. I love these beads because to me they also have a very African flavor to them. Really, really happy with these. And so you can see that this is one of my favorites. Electroplated gold lava. And then I have my beautiful, beautiful ceramic beads. Those are really gorgeous. And a gold druzy in here. And I like my pitted druzy. I like for my druzy to have all of the pits and marks, and I don't like for it to look perfect. And so you can see my druzy. And then the focal bead is this resin bead. It's really beautiful green in there. I love these teardrop shaped beads. These are very vintage style. So I'm African American, and this is something that we probably would have worn in the 90s. But I really, really like this style. You can see it's got a bit of Asian flair from my Asian side as well. Put these over here. I like this bracelet, simple memory bracelet with the electroplated lava. And then you can see I've got some dyed howlite in there. It's not turquoise, it's dyed howlite. and a soft kyanite. This is a soft green kyanite, so it's very delicate. And then this really pretty tiger eye. I love this tiger eye. Normally I only like matte tiger eye, but lately I've been getting these really nicely colored tiger eyes. And this particular tiger eye, I think, came from, I think I got this by way of Europe, but I don't know if that's where they actually found this tiger eye, but it has some lovely color in there. I love this memory bracelet. I'm gonna make one for myself as soon as I get the chance. This is one of my favorites. It's really simple, but it's just really, really pretty. And this is also available on the website. Anything that you see here as well, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can make an offer in the comments below. And your offer might get you one of these pieces. So this is agate, and you can see that it is a nice polished agate, faceted. I love it, and you can see that I've interspersed it with jasper there. Easy bracelet to wear. Put a bit of gold detail on it just to give it a little bit of flair, and you can see I just put a little bit of an agate bauble on the bottom, so you have a bit of gemstone bauble as well, and then some of this gold colored detailing. So easy to wear and also adjustable. It is memory, but I put the chain on here, so it's also adjustable in that way. This one really catches the light because of the way that they faceted these beads. Love the faceting on here. I also love the changes in color, but this is all agate. You can see that's got a bit of purple in there. Of course, green, my favorite color, and brown, which is just always my go-to. So it's muted, but yet it has a lot of shine. This one in person really has a lot of shine. So I think I would still wear this with something a bit more formal. I'm not sure this might have a little too much shine for the office, but again, it's up to you. Okay, so I was in the mood for being sort of fun with some glass, and here we have a nice glass bracelet. You can see it has this glass bauble. I love these cube baubles. They look like ice cubes, and you see that they've lined it with a beautiful gold color. And then we just have glass, but I love it. We have some, it's interspersed with just a few blue tiger eyes. And again, this is the dyed blue tiger eye. You saw some of the natural blue tiger eye earlier, but this is the dyed blue tiger eye. I do love the way that they painted this glass. Isn't that interesting? I really love that. Look at the paint detailing. That's gorgeous. This is for me. This is my style. Sometimes I feel like being a little fun and colorful. It's like being a kid again. This is a very simple memory bracelet with tiger eye. This is mostly brown tiger eye, a little bit of red in there, but brown tiger eye. And it alternates with smoky quartz. So let me see if I can get you a better look at that. I turn into the light. So you can see this is tiger eye, but then if you look closely, this is actually smoky quartz next to it. And I love the brown that results from that blend. And I would wear this with something that's a bit more formal. This is sort of unisex. I can see a man wearing this next to his watch. That's a very nice tiger eye, and that smoky quartz is just, it's beautiful. It's the perfect amount of brown, because sometimes smoky quartz, It's a little too purple to do something like this, but this one was the right color. So I'm happy with the way that that came out as well. Now, of course, I need to add some hematite somewhere. So here I've got a nice amber colored crystal glass, and you can see I've got these pretty little porcelain rosebud beads. They're peach colored and with the amber glass, but then of course I'm going to throw some silver in there. So some silver hematite with shell, a little bit of onyx just on the end because I have to add something in there. And this is a set, so you can see that this is 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So this is a set of 4 bracelets. I like the sparkle in that. Now let's look at some Z with bronze accents. Z agate, very high quality. This is what I bought that agate for. You've seen little bits of it in other pieces because I had some left over, but this is what I bought it for. These beautiful bronze accents and a focal bead, our centerpiece here. Our center bead is, again, that beautiful faceted tiger eye, and this one is a bit of a deep brownish red because I felt blue would go against the agate, so you've got green and brown in this. Very natural, neutral colors, really gorgeous. Yeah, very happy with the way that that color came out there. So I wanted to experiment with paper beads. And so far, this is the only piece that I've made with paper beads. And if you've been to the website, you've seen this one, but I'm not sure everyone realizes. These are actually lacquered paper beads. They make up a memory bracelet. You can see, and that is the result with the color. And they're really holding their color. Very impressive. But they're paper beads that the artist made, and then they lacquered the beads. And then, of course, I've highlighted it with yellow glass. And I have to add some gemstones, so I put a little bit of agate there, just on the ends. Love this bead in the middle. This was well done. Whoever created these, I forgot the artist's name. They sort of picked them up. But yeah, those are gorgeous. So everyone knows I love a yellow jasper, especially when it's nice. This is yellow jasper, and it alternates with a very small tiger eye. It's a nice tiger eye. Not as deep and rich as the others. It's more of a muted tiger eye, but it really brings out this yellow jasper. This is a memory bracelet, and of course, this is the star of the piece. This is a carved tiger eye turtle bead. I love these beads. If I get the chance, I'll get more of them. Look how pretty that is, and the detailing on that. Let me show you the back there as well. Look at that back. Oh, beautiful. Really, really took their time with this. I love this. Beautiful resin. And then we've got some gorgeous green jasper and then tiger eye chips. These by far are probably, I would say, my second favorite pair of clip hoops. Not too large, but you can wear them all the way from very formal to very casual. This coloring, I just love this color scheme. And with the resin bead that has the brown and green in it as well, it just matched perfectly. This tiger eye is more of a reddish brown, and then it matches the tiger eye chips and the jasper chips. And again, they're not so big that you can't wear them to the office. I love these hoops. If they don't sell soon, I might steal them for myself. So then we have this is really pretty, this faceted lepidolite and electroplated lava. These are really nice. And for me, because of my age, I would wear them to something more formal, but I know nowadays a young lady might just wear these to the store. But these again are large hoops. I love hoops. And the thing about this is that they're detachable, so you can wear them as hoops. You can also wear them as bracelets. And I made them that way because I couldn't decide which I wanted, and so I went both ways. And if you look very closely, this bead in the middle is a gold accent bead. So earrings or bracelets. This Tibetan bracelet set. So there's a lot going on here. I'm going to pull them apart here. I'm going to take the main bracelet. So the main bracelet, you have this beautiful Tibetan focal bead. Then you have pink, quote unquote, pink howlite. Most of the time when you see pink howlite, that's not natural. When you see it, and it's a very deep pink. This is natural pink howlite, and you can see it's actually not that pink. It's more of a brown, and it gets a reddish color because of where it came from, but it's not really pink. You can see that once again, I've added some druzy and some glass, chrysocolla. I've got some dyed red jade in here and some more Tibetan beads. Now this beetle bead and this bead next to it, these are actually plastic. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for that, but I loved the design and detailing, so I put the plastic with the rest of this bracelet. And I'm happy that I did. And then you can see I also have some dyed green jade. So the chrysocolla and the dyed green jade do look similar, but you'll be able to tell the difference on the second bracelet of this set. If I turn it around, you can see that both are included. This is probably my nicest and my priciest set as well. But this was a labor of love because I looked and looked and looked for what I saw in the picture I had in my mind, and hopefully I got close to that with this set. And I would wear this anywhere because I'm really, really happy with how it came out. Well, the coffee is going to get cold, and I have lots more to show you guys. But you know what? We can save those for next week. I do want to show these off. some more tiger eye, and some other pieces that I can show you next week. But for now, let's get our coffee and let's go ahead and start with our Monday. Take care, everyone.